The stream is live, I think. Somewhat. I don't know. I'm not sure, okay? I'm not very good at this entire streaming thing. I'm not sure whether it's actually live or not. That's why I always contemplate. I gotta search myself up though. That guy talks. There we go. I'm gonna put up my own stream on my phone so that I can actually see the comment section. Though I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm dying from this cough. I highly doubt anyone's actually gonna be watching this stream. I'm kind of just fucking around, you know. All right, let's put that over there. What do we do now? Oh, obviously we're gonna watch Rainbow, but hold on. Let's just watch a couple of these. I think it would be a really bad fucking idea if if I watched on Instagram. Like I genuinely think it would be a terrible fucking idea if I did that. I mean, seriously, I ain't streaming on Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's like 100% going to get me Rainbow. No, Diamond Bolt. Gonna get me banned for something. Right? Instagram is literally filled with every single type of, I don't know, offense. Is that the right word? I could possibly get myself into. I'm gonna get banned from streaming if I try to stream Instagram. I'm not sure, but I'm sure as hell ain't gonna try. I haven't watched this man, Diamond Bolt, for maybe 4 fucking years. And I didn't even realize that he kept posting videos. I'm gonna be honest with you. That one time, I can't remember, he just stopped posting for like a good couple months. And I genuinely thought this man just quit YouTube. That's why I'm watching him now, right? I'm making up for all the lost time. I loved this man's videos. These were really good. Was it 4 years ago? Not really sure. Hold on. Okay, I haven't watched these. Hold on. Oh, yep. That was definitely 4 years ago because if I remember correctly, this was the last one I watched. Yeah, Fan Theories by Diamond Bolt. What are you doing? My cat's up to something. In any case, yeah, holy shit. In those what was it again? 4 years that I haven't watched him. He's only posted this many videos. Like, god damn. He's only got 324 videos, my guy. In any case, let's just watch these by the ones that I want to watch, right? I don't really want to watch something I don't want to watch, so this is really enticing me. The depressing world of canceled movies.
Locally with multivitamins.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't have YouTube Premium. I'm too broke for that shit. I'm sorry, genuinely. Let me clean my glasses, though.
Gentlemen.
Oh, it looks like he upped his production. Maybe that's why he isn't posting regularly. Or like okay, maybe he's posting regularly but just not posting a lot, you know. May have upped production quality.
You might be wondering why we're gathered here tonight and are being deprived of our usual routine of neglecting our wives and infant children. Well, now that we're like billions of dollars in debt after hinging the entire future of our company on a Jared Leto movie, I have been absolutely ravaging the bins outside my local Denny's trying to find as many rejected movie and show ideas that could save our asses, which I'm now going to pitch to you in the form of an extremely funny YouTube video. Most of the time when we find out about unmade shit, it's followed by like a week-long Twitter-wide digital funeral service mourning.
Oh my goodness, y'all have no idea how many movies I have genuinely thought was gonna come out and just didn't fucking come out. Right? And the worst part is not only was I waiting for them for like a solid couple years, because I don't really care when it's gonna come out so long as it's coming out. That sounded fucking weird. But when I hear the news that it's not coming out after waiting for like 2 years, I get pissed the fuck off.
The loss of Titanfall 3. But every now and then, sometimes you can kind of see why this stuff didn't get made, and that it was probably for the best that we didn't end up getting, like, Hail Honey, I'm Home.
I'm a very, very bad Hitler.
What?
And this Jim Carrey fish movie that is probably the scariest thing I've seen in my entire life. But I could
One
easily
ugly
spend the
fish.
remaining 14 minutes of my life telling you about all of the non-stop heaters that they were cooking in the Godzilla writer's room, because the world is genuinely a worse place for us not getting to see him beat the shit out of Batman. And shout out to this other idea where he would have fought like the ghost of the OG Godzilla, not to be confused with the other one where Godzilla goes back in time.
Wouldn't that just be Godzilla versus Godzilla? I mean, it's okay. The one controlling the Mecha Godzilla is the ghost of the Godzilla that got oxygen bombed. Was it? I can't remember the name of the bomb, but I think it was a oxygen bomb or something that fucking destroys any oxygen molecule in a certain radius. Can we talk about how fucking insane that is? Destroying every oxygen molecule in a certain radius could literally wipe out nearly not just nearly, every single fucking entity on this planet. Why? Because oxygen comprises water, right? Water has oxygen. Look. H2O. H2O. See? Oxygen, hydrogen. If an oxygen bomb were to ever go off in the real world, it would kill anything and everything, no matter what. Because water is made out of fucking oxygen. That would mean the oxygen in the water inside of your body would be fucking destroyed. I don't think I have to explain to you why that would be devastating, since we are comprised of 70% water. I mean, it clearly showed how fucking devastating that thing was. It one-shot Godzilla. Another version of Godzilla, which is now a vengeful ghost that is piloting Mecha Godzilla.
To kill his past self, who is technically also his dad. Also, Anguirus was going to be there. And I love that guy. But then, some absolute visionary, fueled by the most available amount of fentanyl the 1950s had to offer, proposed they combined two of humanity's greatest contributions and also the occupants of both halves of my brain, Godzilla and boobs.
Whoa! Yeah, no, that's a great idea.
Through
Holy
all
shit.
the weapon belts, because
They
with
talked
this
about
one
boobs.
weapon,
We
you can
immediately
kill
got hit
all
with
the
tits.
bosses
What the fuck?
easily.
Why aren't you clapping? And that's how we didn't get...
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Mine isn't boobs. It's thighs. It's the waistline. I'm like...
Bride of Godzilla.
Okay, not the waistline. The one lower than that. It's the hips and ass. I'm an ass guy. I'm sorry.
Now, I know that me saying that has probably immediately made you think of Godzilla with a massive rack, which actually wouldn't be too far off, but...
Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking,
like,
too.
we'll get to that, okay? This one never got any further than, like, a story treatment in a language that I cannot read, so I am trusting entirely that the gist of this one was about a mad scientist making a giant hot robot daughter that also would have been naked for the sole purpose of turning Godzilla on. Yeah, no, that
Man,
is actually
thank
what that
you,
says.
dude.
Okay. Obviously, there was, like, a bit more to it,
Ichiro,
but we have only
thanks
about,
for
like,
the
what,
comment.
10
You're probably, like, the first commenter I've had in, like, 2 streams, my guy.
minutes before the bank seizes his entire company, so I'm just going to stick to the important parts, which is that it was somehow going to involve mermaids, giant fleas, and also Anguirus would have been there again. I fucking love that guy, dude. And for anyone that hasn't lost copious hours of their life,
Oh,
on
it's the
Godzilla
tail.
movies,
It's
this
the
doesn't
tail
seem,
kick.
Like, that far off from the shit that the guy was normally getting up to, given that, like, his usual Friday involved fighting giant robots.
I forgot that Godzilla could just fly. Like, I legit forgot he could just decide that he doesn't want to be on the ground anymore and just start flying with his... It's not even his atomic breath, neither. It's just propulsion, really. It looks like exhaust.
Men, sentient piles of shit, and Power Rangers. But this was 1956, so at this point, we're only 2 Godzilla movies in, which means that they decided that the natural, almost immediate follow-up to the original being like a somber reflection about the fallout of nuclear destruction in the Japanese population was a movie where Godzilla gets his shit stomped by a giant mummy GF robot, which they make the specific point to mention that he was enjoying.
Hey, yo!
GF robot, which they make the specific point to mention that he was enjoying.
They blowing
very
him.
much.
They
And
giving
while
him
he was
straight teeth.
Unbelievably real for that. It's also the same reason they end up having to detonate a nuclear bomb that they hid inside of her to finally put him out of his misery. That I know in my heart is the way that he would have wanted to go. Also, she would have killed Anguirus. No! Fuck! But, you know, fearing that the Godzilla franchise would never recover from peaking in the third movie, in the end they shelved it so they could make the significantly less horny King Kong vs. Godzilla. And while you sit
You know
there
what?
enjoying me processing the...
That's understandable. King Kong vs. Godzilla was really fucking good, alright? I've watched it twice now, when I was really young, okay? It wasn't the best quality, but it was definitely, it was up there, was one of my favorite movies when I was a child. Definitely not now, but when I was a child. We're talking about the old one, right? This one.
Could make the
Definitely not the other one. Alright, not the,
and while you sit
not
there
the
enjoying
significantly higher quality one.
the loss of what could have been the greatest movie ever made, I'm going to tell you
What
about
are
the
you
sponsor.
doing? Yo, get down there. Yo, guys, I gotta, I'm gonna put my cat to the ground. He's on the fucking, he's really high up. You guys see this little guy? You guys see this little guy right here? Hold on. You guys see this little guy right here? This man had the audacity to jump off a 20-foot window. No. Not last night, a couple nights ago. You know, the worst part was that I was looking for him like for a solid hour straight, not knowing that he was outside. Actually, wait, hold on. She was outside, right? I opened the door, and she was just waiting there. Bro, like, what the fuck are you doing? You wanna die? Thankfully, she wasn't hurt. Like, not to my knowledge. She's still fine. She's still fine, but still though. Now I'm completely conscious of every single fucking windows upstairs, right?
The shareholder meeting, Proton VPN. I think it's so cool that when I'm on my deathbed in 5 years, that most of the life flashing before my eyes will be seeing how every movie night I've had in the last 5 years has had to involve an international manhunt to track down which of the 57 streaming apps I pay for has Thomas and the Magic Railroad, because Netflix in Germany is holding both it and 4 more seasons of Peppa Pig hostage. But with Proton VPN, we're just the click of a button, you can be free of being stuck in a country that has access to all 3 Kissing Booth movies, but only the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen for some reason, to change your location across 16,000 servers of more countries than I even knew existed on a VPN that works on every major device and streaming service, even made-up ones that no one has like Paramount+. Unlike my mental health, Proton is faster and more secure than other VPNs, so you can best stop your ISP from selling off your data about how you have great taste in YouTube videos, and lets you access restricted sites in case you live in a hellhole like the UK and now have to bypass government-funded anti-gooning laws. Even comes with a built-in ad
Currently, we are watching this ad, his sponsorship, because we gotta support my man, you know?
In case
we
you
gotta
really
watch
hate
this
me.
in order to
And
support
you're watching
him.
this at a good time, because they got a Black Friday deal going on at the moment that gets you 75% off a Proton VPN subscription.
So whilst we're
running
doing
all the
this,
way to
just look at my
January if you
cow or
use my link,
something.
protonvpn.com/diamondbolt. So thanks to Proton VPN for buying us a few more minutes, and now back to saving this company.
Alright.
So after Disney spent the ad revenue of a Mr. Beast video buying Star Wars, much like myself whenever I get to the talking
I
stage,
think
had no
wait, hold
idea
on, no. I'm pretty sure it was way fucking more than a Mr. Beast video. Mr. Beast has go on to state that he spends around, I think it was $700,000 for like those super big videos.
they were doing. Because
They definitely bought Star Wars for way fucking
to
more.
get back that investment as quickly as possible was for them to
What?
no idea what they were doing.
I don't
Because their
remember
plan to
that.
get back that investment as quickly as possible was for them to immediately start shitting out yearly
Okay,
stuff.
okay. In my defense, I don't really remember much of that movie. I didn't really pay attention to it since I watched it on TV at home. So I was kind of half between playing a game on my phone and watching it.
Star
So
Wars movies
I
until
didn't
one of
really
them
watch
bombed
it.
so hard that it killed thousands of unmade projects. Not just the movies, but their games and spin-offs too. And since the last installment of their extremely beloved sequel trilogy came out in 2019, Star Wars has almost entirely existed in the form of like quarterly mid-as-fuck Disney Plus shows funded by 14 landfills worth of Baby Yoda merch. While on the movie side, it's basically been like 6 years of, alright guys, we're doing a Rogue Squadron movie. Okay, how about Ryan Johnson doing a trilogy? Could do a Boba Fett movie. Or we could do a game. Guillermo del Toro Jabba the Hutt movie.
No.
Fuck it. And the only one of these that got, like, further than
Everything's
just a
getting
dude
cancelled.
coming up with some shit over a lunch break was a Kylo Ren spin-off movie called The Hunt for Ben Solo. And, you know, if you're wondering how this could take place after Rise of Skywalker when Kylo Ren died of cringe in
It's
that
a different
movie,
dimension.
Congrats, you now have the same qualifications as a producer at Disney.
Oh.
Because despite them apparently having a completed script for it that they spent 2 years on, that even got approved by Lucasfilm,
didn't realize
Disney
he
just
was
could
dead.
not wrap their head around the idea of a Star Wars character coming back to life through some unplanned retcon bullshit, which of course has just never happened in the series before at any point. That I am like way more bummed about missing out on than every attempt to make a Sonic movie before the one.
You know, literally everyone who gets hit by a lightsaber these days doesn't even die, right? Like I swear, those lightsabers got turned into glorified pool noodles. No one fucking dies from them. Like unless you see someone get minced in half, maybe. But even then, you know, bionic legs. But if you get stabbed like this by a lightsaber, you can pretty much bet that you're gonna see that character again in the next movie, or maybe a couple movies after that one. They're most definitely not dead. No one dies from getting poked by a lightsaber, not anymore at least. They definitely nerfed the lightsaber, and that's just depressing, man.
We got because as it
Lightsabers
turns
are
out,
like
the
one of the
with
most iconic fictional weapons ever, actually. It might be the most iconic fictional weapon. I mean, what other fictional weapons got full-grown adults just buying this shit for the love of the game? No, for the love of the franchise. Not many. Not many at all.
horrifying fucking rodent teeth was actually just like the end result of 30 years of even shittier ideas. None of which are as funny to me as the one that Sony was talking about doing in their leaked emails, where you can tell that he was in very good hands by the fact that they repeatedly refer to him as Sonic the Hedgehog. Sincerely, Dick. But then some financially irresponsible maniac dropped $2,000 on eBay to share with the world the very first story treatment for a Sonic
Well, I'm
movie.
gonna be honest with y'all. Why do you name people Dick? Right? Like obviously the English language exists. So like why would you name your child Dick? Now I know many people are named Dick, so it's kind of been normalized, but still Dick. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I got named Dick, I would be very, very mad. I would not be happy. I would not be happy. I would not be satisfied with that name. I'm gonna have to change that immediately in a government office.
From the 90s that I'm like 85% sure is real because it has a note on page 6 saying it isn't funny. To be fair to what I'm about to read to you, this was 1994, okay? Back when video game movies looked like this and the newest Sonic game was this. So like I don't know how you would have made a Sonic movie, but like it probably wouldn't have been this. Sonic the movie would have been about a 17-year-old kid named Jimmy Hedgeman. Yes, that is real. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. And his scientist father, Dr. Hedgeman, who surprisingly wasn't going to be Eggman because that was an entirely separate guy in the script called Dr. Ellison, who from his island of mutant experiments with the only other Sonic character in the movie, Knuckles, was planning to transform the world's population into a rainforest convention. But when Jimmy accidentally gets some blue sci-fi bullshit on him from his dad's experiments, he would have spent the rest of the movie slowly anamorphing into Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, just before you guys like immediately blow all of your life savings funding this movie, how about I take you back to the night?
I can't play Roblox. At the very least, I can't stream it or record it. Why? Because my PC can't. My PC can't handle it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a gaming account. That Guy Games. Oh wait, no, I think I changed it. But it used to be That Guy Games, and I posted Roblox gaming videos on there. You will notice that all of those videos are played on my phone. On my phone. Why? Because I can't play it on PC. My PC is that dog shit. I don't have a graphics card. My RAM is bought from Temu. I have an I think I got an i4 in there. I don't think my PC even supports a graphics card because it doesn't have a wire to connect the graphics card to. Moment of silence for my PC. I can't even call this a PC anymore. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this is a potato. I'm streaming on a potato. I hope y'all like it.
Nightmare year of 2015. Back when Michael Bay was still allowed to make Transformers movies and had the idea to trap a bunch of innocent writers with families in a room for 3 weeks until they came up with a Transformers cinematic universe.
So we've got 14 great writers. We put them through Transformer School. We locked them in a room for about a month.
And while they were allegedly allowed to leave, I don't know why they would have wanted to when the room had a life-size statue of Bumblebee, a pinball machine.
There's no
I don't know why
fucking
they would
way.
have wanted to when the room had
Hold
a
on.
life-size.
There is no fucking way Bumblebee is that short. There's no way. This is the Bayverse cast, right? Like there's no way Bumblebee is that small. There's no way. He's way bigger than that. Like it was very clearly shown he towered over a person by like an extra 5 feet more than this. Like, right? Like
Statue of
there's
Bumblebee,
no way.
a pinball machine, unlimited Transformers toys, and at least 1 jar of orange juice, all of which I would absolutely take over seeing my kids for almost a month. And while I'm sure you're surprised to hear that the later Transformers movies even had writers, in the end they apparently came a month. And while I'm
He's
sure you're
capable
surprised to hear
of
that the later
fully
Transformers
pissing
movies
on a
even had
grown
writers.
man without even like tippy toeing. And there's like a really holy shit, that is a really shitty fucking image. He's clearly way taller.
In the end, they apparently came up with like 12 different movies and spin-off ideas, only one of which we actually know anything about. A movie called Operation Skyfire, where someone dared to ask the question, what if the Autobots fought in World War II and Megatron teamed up with the guys who run Twitter? All we have to go off of this one is like a bunch of out-of-context concept art that gives us literally no explanation for where Megatron would get an army of robot Nazis, or why he was a train. But I gotta remind you guys that concept art does not mean that is what the final movie was gonna look like, which I know most of you are aware of, but there's always...
What is that? Black man? Black man. Oh
Oh
my god, I just said black man suit. Oh my goodness, I just said black man suit. Okay, what is that Batman suit? What the fuck is that? Ew! It looks so ugly. What the fuck? What is that? The Batman symbol, it doesn't even look like a fucking Batman symbol. Right? It looks so thick. What are you, the absolute Batman?
final movie was going to look like, which I know most of you are aware of, but there's always going to be that one guy, okay? For example, these two from the Minecraft movie, that both make me depressed for very different reasons. But the fact that we don't know like much about any of the other ideas they came up with, I'm sure is probably related to the fact that every photo of this writer's room looks like a memorial that you'd see on the news. But what we do know makes it sound like they had about as much creativity as 15-year-old me and his fanfiction.net account, because they were coming up with like King Arthur dragon transformers and steampunk transformers and
okay,
one set during
now
the
that
tournament.
sounds cool. A steampunk transformer sounds insanely fucking cool, right? And let's imagine them getting to Earth at like Industrial Revolution. So you got steampunk, you got gears, you got steam, you got stuff like that. That would be so fucking cool. I wish we had a transformer that at least looked like that. I want one that at least looks like a steampunk.
Empire, famous for its abundance of technology that they could turn into. A giant freaking robot hand thing, and this one of the Quintessons, which were like these alien dudes from the original show. You don't care. Some or all of which may even be the same movie. Again, we really like...
I wish we dealt with the Quintessons more. Yeah, I wish we saw them fight the Quintessons more, because I feel like they're like a general enemy of the Cybertronian race. You know, I feel like if they were in a movie, okay, I hope that we get a movie. Well, okay, let's say in this scenario, Optimus Prime and Megatron are still alive, but then a Quintesson, a super big bad Quintesson that's like super powerful, has the ability to genuinely wipe the board, pulls up, and they gotta team up to kill that motherfucker. Right? That would be so cool. quintessons literally get brushed under the rug way too much. They're super cool, especially as a villain, right? We saw them in the recent movie of thanks for watching the stream though. Yeah, you can go now, man. Thanks for watching the stream though. Have a great day. But yeah, they definitely should make the quintessons an enemy in one of the movies.
know jack shit about what these guys were cooking, but in the end, while I'm sure most of it was probably rejected by Michael Bay for its lack of reference to like underage dating or robot testicles, some of it did actually end up being used in some of the Transformers movies that came out after, for better or worse. Definitely worse. Like, they shoved the King Arthur shit and basically, like, all of Operation Skyfire into, like, a 1-minute scene in the next movie that would end up being, like, the worst Transformers film ever made. So, that was a really good use of a month of everyone's life.
You each attempted to give me a Transformers movie that's bad enough to end the series, and I honestly feel like you've all failed in that regard.
Despite us living in a timeline with 2 full seasons of Velma,
What
it is
the
actually...
fuck?
Failed in that regard.
Despite us living in a timeline with 2 full
What
seasons
is
of
that? What are you do? Why are you doing that?
Velma, it is
Why are you smiling, Velma?
actually unbelievably depressing how many cool-ass cartoon pictures and pilots go, like, absolutely nowhere. There was this, like, Spider-Verse-ass...
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all have no idea how pissed off I am that this was not a thing.
Batman Beyond pitch floating around that even DC was like, that shit looked...
Look at this.
There was this, like, Spider-Verse-ass Batman Beyond pitch floating around.
Look at this. Y'all telling me that Batman Beyond would not be an absolutely goated movie in the style of, oh fuck, I forgot the name. Black Spider-Man's thing. Oh my god, I can't fucking remember the name. All I remember that he was black. Michael? Michael. It was hold on, no. I'm not gonna continue the stream so long as I don't remember his name. Okay, he's the Black Spider-Man. Like I'm not even being racist on that one. He's legit like one of the only Black Spider-Man that we've seen in those movies, those 2 movies. So what the fuck was his name again? It was Michael? It was Spider-Man was definitely I keep thinking black. It is not Black Spider-Man. It's Spider something. It was the guy that can redirect electricity. The guy that wants to change his father's fate. The guy who doesn't believe in that the universe will fucking collapse if he doesn't let his dad die. It was not Michael. All right, stop fucking thinking it's Michael. It's Mike. It's Michael. It's holy. I will not continue the stream so long as I do not remember this motherfucker's name. I'm not searching it up neither. It's Michael. Stop thinking Michael. And Mike, it's not Mike or Michael. It is not the Black Spider-Man. It is the Black Spider-Man, but that's not his name. It's Mike Spider-Man. It's Michael. You know those times when you forget something that you clearly know simply because you're in a moment that you don't know it, but I swear to you, the moment you do remember it, the moment you stop needing to remember it, you're gonna fucking remember it. Yeah, I'm in one of those situations. Spider-Man Michael. Spider Michael, Michael Spider, Michael, Michael Spider-Man, Spider Michael. It was. It was Spider. It was Spider. Mitchell. Not Mitchell. Okay, we got Peter Parker. We've got. Oh fuck! I already remember Peter Parker. The only thing I remember is the meme. You know that meme? The meme of oh fuck! I remember. I don't even remember his name. The guy that said catch Spider-Man. Everyone points to each other, and then he goes, "The black one." That one, you know? Fuck. I don't remember his name neither. What the fuck is his name? Oh fuck. I had it and immediately forgot it. It was Mike, Michael, Mike, Mike, what is your name? I demand your name. Michelle? No, that's a woman's name, not Michael. It's Michael. The black one. Fuck
even
it.
DC was like, that shit looks fucking awesome. That's why we're absolutely not going to do that. There was going to be a live-action Ben 10 movie that they cancelled after failing for 10 years to make it look anywhere near as goated as the last one. There was Driftwood.
Okay, first of all, I am absolutely pissed off that Batman Beyond still didn't become a thing. Right? Like, are you allergic to money? Like, I swear to God, I would dump money on that shit. I would pay you to make that shit, guys. Like, what are you doing? Why didn't you make it? Also, what is
After
this?
failing for 10 years
What is
to make it look
this?
anywhere near as goated as the last one.
There's nothing that. The way it's called just fucking elongates.
And a Cars spin-off about trains and a Plants vs. Zombies movie that I would bet money on somehow involving Jack Black. And also this page for an Adventure Time vs.
Okay,
Zombies movie
let's
that
be
I would bet
honest.
money on somehow involving Jack Black.
Jack Black fits Crazy Dave 100%. Like he even fits Crazy.
And also this page for an Adventure
After that Minecraft movie, yeah,
Time movie I found on maybe the most reliable source of all time, the cancelled movie Fanon Wiki that confidently claims it was going to have the most expensive cast known to man with Chris Pratt, Zendaya, LeBron James, Danny DeVito.
What
and
the fuck
James
is
Gordon,
LeBron
who I'm sure
James
is not a
doing in
typo,
there?
And they just actually mean the guy from Gotham. All of which, of course, I will take entirely at face value and not research any further at all. But I don't think any of these are as depressing as Learning with Pibby.
Oh my goodness, yes, this! Y'all have no idea how long I've waited for this one. I was hoping for all of my favorite cartoon characters to be mashed up into one movie, all of them corrupted, and then one character just goes on a haywire killing spree. Like, y'all have no idea the I can't say boner, the love I have for characters who were once innocent turned into serious characters that basically just slaughter everyone. Like, y'all have no idea how good that is to me.
Which was like a 2-minute trailer / short pitch pilot.
The way this turns from a clearly child cartoon to just epicness is insane.
Thing that was dropped on Adult Swim's YouTube channel in 2021 that I can best describe to you as like a high-budget Dora the Explorer creepypasta where her show gets infected by what my grandma's computer looks like after I give her 15 minutes of unsupervised internet access. And they basically...
Nah, that's what your computer looks like if you give a baby unsupervised internet access.
Sort of like hop from show to show, doing like, you guys ever played Kingdom Hearts?
I guess
No,
mine.
how about like Wreck-It Ralph? Yeah, there we go. That guy gets me.
Oh, you're gonna love it here.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. And he's gonna slide right into it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know, maybe it's
That's not just what I thought, that's what I know. I've watched that trailer like 5 fucking times now.
good thing that it never got
I still missed
picked
it.
up, considering that even just its 2-minute trailer was enough to divide the world. But
Y'all cannot tell me. Oh, oops.
it's a good thing that it never got picked up, considering that even just its 2-minute trailer
Y'all cannot tell me this does not look good. Also, why are they rushing straight into the black goo of death, despair, and corruption? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? This thing clearly touches you. You're corrupted.
was enough to divide the world between people who like still won't shut up about it 4 years
I
later.
mean, look at this. Finn looking all corrupted. It looks like the Lich got to him. I can't believe this didn't become a thing. I still can't believe this didn't become a thing. It looks so fucking good.
And also unironically like Friday Night Funkin', and an equal amount of people who understandably were not super keen on seeing Courage the Cowardly Dog get brutally murdered on live television. And like, I'm not a lawyer, right, but it's kind of weird to me.
I know people love these characters, and many people don't want to see them die, but like, holy shit, is it worth not the peakness of whatever this movie was going to be?
That like they were able to drop this trailer in the first place. They didn't already have the express approval to use all of these characters. I mean, they had friggin' Vegeta in the storyboard, so you can just do whatever the fuck you want on YouTube, I guess. Even after I like looked deeper into some of the concept material and found out that the darkness was meant to be memes. It was gonna be memes. You wouldn't know if you just saw the trailer, but this was meant to represent internet culture. The bad guy in this show was literally brainwashed.
Us.
I can't
It's
tell if
us.
that's genius or the dumbest fucking idea I've heard in my entire life.
Bun Bun, what is it? The clouds are totally lit.
The weird thing about Pibby, though, was that they went to the effort of, like, making a billboard for it. They had a whole hour on April Fool's Day where they edited her into, like, other Adult Swim shows, like Smiling Friends and Rick and Morty. And yet, after all of that, they still said no. But, you know, given the understandable legal nightmare of getting the permission to brutally murder, like, 40 years of cartoon history, this one had, like, about as much chance of coming out as me making a video with a good thumbnail.
I wish it did, though.
So anyway, that's what I got. I think we have some real potential with some of these ideas, okay? Oh, you guys left 15 minutes ago.
No, I'm still here, my
Oh, what
guy.
fuck?
I love the video. Diamond Bolt is like one of those, definitely not underground. A lot of people know Diamond Bolt, but still, he's one of those people I go to when I'm bored, when I just don't got anything else to watch, and he always entertains me. Really good content, high quality, especially nowadays. It seems he's upping the quality of the video, but like, I haven't watched this man in so long. Oh, look, it's my own fucking stream. When I'm bored. When I just don't got anything else to watch. And yo, this guy. Hold on. Nowadays, it seems. He's upping the quality of the video. But, like, I haven't watched this. Yo, this guy's stream is so fucking cool. Look at this. W stream. I agree with whatever this man is talking about. Like, yo, this guy's stream is so fucking cool. Look at this. W stream. I agree with whatever this man is talking about. In any case, that'll be the end of the stream, right? Like, I'm not gonna waste y'all's time anymore. Like, legitimately, I got work to be done. I'm gonna be cutting up these videos, these streams into actual videos that I will be posting with an actual thumbnail, not just whatever yee ass thumbnail I decided to put on. But yeah, have a great day, guys. That'll be. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. Boom. There we go. High quality, baby. Literally got one for face-to-faces. Yeah, in any case, that's going to be the end of the stream, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope y'all consider dropping a like on the stream. And yeah, have a great day, guys.